give people different options, then you will see that many more other people will vaccinate. No, they don't do that because theirs it's transaction more than saving life. So a lot of people say to me, Malema, we are unable to vaccinate because we do not trust this vaccine from imperialist forces. We want reliable vaccine from reliable countries. One such country is Cuba. It's not given an opportunity. We are unable to hold the president accountable. But had the president opened space with different vaccines from different countries, more people will be vaccinated and our country will open and will go back to normal. It is not in his interest to do so because he's running a country alone with his kitchen cabinet without being held accountable. So we have long said we don't work according to regulations of Ramaphosa. We use science. Our members must continue to wear masks, must continue to sanitize. Where practically possible, they must engage in social distancing. But we are going to gather and we are going to campaign the best we know how.
Are you going to do a rally?
We have a rally on the 26th of September at Gandhi Square in Johannesburg. And as I speak to you now, Ramaphosa is in Soweto. There are no 500 people there. So why is Ramaphosa not complying with his own lockdown regulations and want us to comply with his lockdown regulations so that he can cheat us? We must not campaign, he must campaign. We're not going to allow that. It's not going to happen.
Are you not worried about any possible encounter with law enforcement?
Okay, that's the last question.
No. The law enforcement itself is tired with this nonsense. the police themselves are tired, Shell. I mean, we're marching here in Phoenix with police. And the numbers were not in line with Ramaphosa's lockdown. But police marched with us. They didn't have a problem because they came to accept that these numbers do not make sense. My brother, let's make example. If you go to Cash and Carry now, right, you are going to find more than 500 people in a shop. If you go to any mine now, you are going to find more than 500 people underground where there is no ventilation. Where is science about that? He says to us when we go to funerals in a hall, not underground, in a hall where windows are open, doors are open, we must be 250. But there are 1,000 people underground in a mine. Where is science there? So there is no longer science behind this. It's just politics to control the crowds. Because he's scared of the crowds. That's why he brought the soldiers here on the streets of KZN. Any leader who doesn't enjoy the credibility and legitimacy brings soldiers to the streets. But any leader who's loved by the people, when they burn the malls, you go out there and say to them, we don't do it like that. You don't bring soldiers and they will listen to you because you are legitimate. But once you bring soldiers, you accept that you are no longer enjoying credibility and legitimacy of your people.
Thank you. Okay, hold on. Let me control this EWN and then you'll go next.
Yes, from Eyewitness News. So what is the state of readiness for the party nationally on also the places that you've been traveling to? What are the people on the ground saying to you? What is the message? What is the mood ahead of the election? And also the Constitutional Court is expected to give reasons why it refused to postpone the elections to next year. What are your expectations on the judgment side?
Well, the message on the ground is that people are tired. People want services. I was happy coming here. Residents of Soweto were not scared of Ramaphosa. They told him on his face, we want electricity and we have been promising us electricity forever. We want water, we want reliable electricity, we want houses, we want roads. We want employment, we want jobs, and these jobs must not be given to relatives and members of certain political parties. That's what the people are saying. We will await the reasons of the Constitutional Court on refusal to postpone the elections. Well, it's water under the bridge. It doesn't matter what they say. We are now on the ground, full swing. We're all campaigning. We look forward to the 1st of November. The court has made a decision. We respect the court. Unlike Zuma, we respect the Constitutional Court. They made a decision and then we're complying with it. And that's why we are here.
Will you be gunning for eThekwini municipality?
That's the first priority. We want eThekwini municipality. And these ones who are gathered here, they must stop playing. They must go in every hostel, in every shack, in every house, in every suburb, in every township, without being scared. Go and get the EFF vote. They must even go into the houses of ANC people. Because these ANC people are no longer sure whether they are ANC or not. There is an ANC of Makhashule, an ANC of Ramaphosa. Maybe you may find the Makhashule ANC say, no, come here. Let's go together. So don't say this is ANC, I'm not going in. You will never know. We go everywhere. And we have been speaking even to ANC members who are saying, you know, this time around, we're giving it to you because even the candidates that they imposed on us is not of our choice. So we're on track.
Mr. Malema, from Independence Media. What can you say to those who said by choosing Phoenix, you are here to stop tensions between the Indian and Black community?
Well, I don't want tensions. I want peace. And then those who don't want peace are enemies of the EFF. Innocent people lost life here in Phoenix, but that must not be attributed to every Indian you come across, because to do that amounts to self-hate. There are a lot of Indians who are against that, who were against that. It was a barbaric act of people who carried rifles and live ammunition, filmed themselves because they took whatever they took and enjoyed it shooting at innocent people. So I'm here to say to our people, despite what happened, we belong together and we will overcome all these challenges together. And I'm happy to see the EFF here, the DA there, the ANC is not here, the cause of problems. So we must campaign here freely, and we must lose fair and square, whoever loses, and accept the results without any form of tension. I said we are going to overcome these challenges together. So the EFF is for everybody, and the EFF is for those who want peace and justice. And we are here to make sure that peace and justice prevail. Those who killed our people, we are going to pursue them and make sure that justice takes place. Those who had nothing to do with it must never be victimized by anyone who suffers from an excitement and driven by undesirable racism. So please, we must treat each other as South Africans. We will overcome these challenges together.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
See you at the next part.
Well, that's the leader of the Economic Freedom Fighters here in Phoenix Plain, addressing members of the media as well as the supporters of the EFF, basically saying that the EFF thinks that the ground is very fertile in the province of KwaZulu-Natal, not only in the province of KwaZulu-Natal, but also specifically focusing on the issue of eThekwini municipality, saying that they will be gunning for that municipality, and the feeling on the ground from ordinary residents is that they are not happy with what is being done by the current leadership of the African National Congress, which is in charge of that municipality. Also, he spoke about the issue of the current lockdown regulations, saying that these lockdown regulations are making it extremely difficult for the Economic Freedom Fighters to hold from the President of the Republic of South Africa, President Cyril Ramaphosa, accountable on some of the decisions that he is taking when it comes to, the governing the country. That's the situation for now. The leader of the EFF is now going to be heading to KwaMashu, where he is going to be engaging there also with their community members as well as members of the Economic Freedom Fighters Plain.
It's a man on the ground, Simphiwe Makhanya, live for us there in KwaZulu-Natal. Thank you very much indeed.